This became real for me recently with my father's passing. For years, my vision and prayer was his salvation, and my family's as well. But for my father, he was like the thief on the cross. He hadn't embraced the gospel fully, but God planted seeds. A family group prayer years ago, then in his final days, signs just unfolding. He was unable to speak when he was admitted to the emergency room, but he was uncharacteristically forming hearts to say, "I love you." Reflecting on my upbringing, that may have been the first time he actually ever said those words. Once he was moved to the hospital room while visiting, I received a prophetic word confirmed by a good friend who had received from the Lord. His spiritual health is with me. It is already won. Her father will be with me soon. Leaving the hospital and not wanting my father to feel lonely, I said to him, "Dad, if you get lonely, just talk to Jesus." And he had responded immediately and almost offended. I talked to him all the time. I kind of laughed at that because my father had never mentioned Jesus. I've never seen him with a Bible. I've never seen him do anything in faith. The next day on the way back to the hospital, the Lord confirmed directly to me, "I have him." After visiting hours that day, we went home only to be called back into the hospital around 1 a.m. because my father was yanking off all of the equipment that was helping him breathe. I went in alone to allow the rest of my family to get some sleep. And sitting at his bedside, after he had finally calmed down, around 3 or 4 in the morning, he suddenly opened his eyes with such clarity and looked at the foot of his bed, as though he was acknowledging someone actually standing there. And he declared, "Jesus Christ, my Savior and Lord." Then he smiled while looking upward and said with such a childlike tone, "Daddy." As you can imagine, I lost it. Romans 10:13 promises, "For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." Later that day, in respect to my father's wishes, he was released to my home in hospice care. Being taken off of all the machines and the medicine, his health declined quickly, and by the second day, he was pretty unresponsive. That evening, I felt prompted to go to him and say, "Dad, I love you, and I will not be mad if you just want to go to be with Jesus." And with that, he raised his eyebrows, sighed, and released his spirit. Peacefully, and with clear confirmation of his place in heaven. This was God's gift to me, the reward for patient endurance and faithful obedience. Acts 10:34 promises that God is no respecter of persons. So I want to encourage anyone who may be standing on visions of salvation for your loved ones. Keep praying, keep persevering.